Hello, Moustache checking in again. I've got another Invincible VS DLC pack idea ready for you today. Just like my last two videos, we'll be sticking to characters from series published by Image Comics. We've covered some of their biggest stars already. Be sure to check out the last previous two videos to make sure your favorite character hasn't already been covered. Now, let's get back to work, people. Number 1. Wildstar. The character Wildstar, created by Al Gordon and Jerry Ordway. Have you heard of him? I would figure you haven't. But it's time for this unique hero's comeback in Invincible VS. Wildstar had a limited comic book run. I'm lucky to have picked up one of these issues. In it, he fights Savage Dragon. Wildstar's real name is Mickey Gabriel. He received the Wildstar, a symbiotic alien of the Plevan race, from his future self. He put himself in a time loop doing this. It also granted him memories of a distant future ravaged by alien war. The character appeared mainly in Savage Dragon comics after this, and of course, has never been in a fighting game before. He's like an open slate. Find the original creators. I know how Image Comics publishing works. Anyways, he can fly, he's tough, strong enough to trade blows with Savage Dragon. Also, this may be another character that has a unique comeback mechanic. After his life bar hits 0, he can rip the Wildstar off of his chest and it will attempt to make the enemy fighter the new Wildstar. But like Devora's bug thing from Mortal Kombat X, it has very low health. It's a last chance mechanic. For his finisher, he'll be shown getting really angry. For his powers are tied to his emotion. The Wildstar feeds off of chemicals produced by the user's negativity and empowers them. Number 2. Firebreather. Firebreather. You might know him from his comics or from this special on Cartoon Network. He's actually right here, front and center on the Invincible War special cover. That's him. Almost the number 1 spot for this video too. Firebreather was created by Bill Hester and Andy Kuhn. It's explicitly stated to take place in the Image Comics universe. Like other Image characters, the character was initially developed as an idea for a different publishing company. This time it's Marvel, and Firebreather was conceived as the son of Fang Foom. Cool idea, but that's how we got Firebreather, published under Image Comics. The character's real name is Duncan Rosenblatt. He's the descendant of the Kaiju King, making him half Kaiju. Duncan's a teenager. He's a little self-conscious about his Kaiju side. But he's a force to be reckoned with. Duncan spews fire just like a dragon, and can fly faster than 100 miles per hour. He's tough, very agile, and has enhanced senses. He's very strong. He can lift things up and people that are way heavier than him, despite his size. He can easily punch through solid rock. For his finisher, he'd probably incinerate you. Just like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Number 3. Pit. Pit has been published by Image Comics, but also has comics published under American publisher Full Bleed Studios. Pit was created by Del Keown, and the character is an alien-human hybrid, created by an alien race known as the Creed. Pit appeared in Youngblood issue number 4, alongside in his own series. Pit's genetic structure is combined with that of Zoivod, the 2,000-year-old god emperor of the Creed. Pit in Invincible VS would regenerates HP like crazy. He's very intimidating, but in the fairness of all fighting games, this must come with a downside. Pit's rage power slows him down and makes his claws shorter. He's nearly invulnerable, and extremely fast too. His legs are strong enough to lift the Brooklyn Bridge, which weighs over 800,000 tons. Pit is now here to subjugate Invincible VS. Number 4. Radiant Black. Marshall, with his friend Nathan, both discover one night a small floating black hole, an entity from beyond the stars. It imbued Nathan with a high-tech, slim-fitting suit and gravity powers. He became the superhero Radiant Black in blah 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 blah, and then Marshall took over as Radiant Black and he's the main character. Radiant Black is a Power Ranger-inspired superhero written by Kyle Higgins. It's one of Image Comics' latest and greatest series. The original superhero that they need right now. It's a series that spins off into a range of different colors, too. Anyways, he has the ability to make any size object lose gravity and take flight. He uses the ability on himself and others to fly as well. In the story, he's a quick learner, and he'll be able to keep up the pace in Invincible Versus. Now, for my honorable mention. Fuji. Fuji comes from the Stormwatch lines of comics. His real name is Toshiro Misawa, and he was created by Jim Lee and Brandon Choi. Out of all the characters appearing in this issue of Stormwatch, he's certainly the most badass and intimidating. His appearance is really interesting. What you see is actually a containment suit for Toshiro Misawa. He is a man of very large build, akin to a sumo wrestler, but due to the emergence of his powers, he had to quit that as his career. Fuji wears a containment suit to contain his radioactive plasma state. He's very strong and durable while inside of the suit. Every 5 minutes, natural gases build up in his body and violently expulse in the form of an orgasm. This is a side effect brought on by the kinetic vibrations that keep his radioactive plasma state stable. And Fuji is not complaining. Every 5 minutes, jizz in the armor. 5 minutes. The character never stops gooning. Battling Invincible? Gooning. Going up against Battle Beast? Gooning. Monster Girl. Well, he's on Stormwatch. Did I mention that? He's like Badrock. He's crossed paths with Youngblood and Savage Dragon. He may have a gooning problem, but hey, he's just my honorable mention. Fuji's coming to Invincible Versus. Have you ever had an abortion? If you have you ever wondered where your fetus would end up after it was aborted? Well, it actually ended up inside of my number 5 character pick. Turn the lights low and get comfortable, because I'm about to tell you about the Creech. Number 5. The Creech. In the name of his lost wife and child, Dr. Pashu Batu, a well-practiced physician, became more interested in genetic research. He would aim to become the first man to successfully clone a human being from aborted fetal tissue. And he succeeds. The Creech was created in vitro out of hundreds of aborted fetuses, and combined with the DNA of the Proteus, the Creech was alive, learning, and innocent. But then, Dr. Batu discovered the group who funded his experiment had different plans for the Creech. They wanted the ultimate weapon of war. In a last-ditch effort, Dr. Batu attempted to seize control of the Creech via a mind transference process, but was killed halfway through. Thus, the Creech awakens. He felt something, but Dr. Batu did not make it through. The Creech is on his own now, and the only thing he can think to do now is kill. The Creech was created by Greg Capullo in 1997. The horror and shock aspects really did it for comic readers. But now when it comes to Invincible Versus, we don't exactly have to mention that the character is made out of aborted fetuses. If you know, you know. Now, it may have been important to the character's lore, but it can be completely ignored here. This character does extra damage to Adam Eve. He's out for blood. All of his combo attacks should look like Mortal Kombat X-rating moves. The Creech is actually an expert martial artist, a master of stealth, and an overall war machine. For a finisher, he'd stomp the ground, sending the person flying, and then jump and punch them through the gut in midair. He's quite similar to Pit, and these 5 characters together almost make this look like a horror-themed pack. Not everyone matches, like Firebreather and Radiant Black, but I see it as scary monsters and some heroes to stop them. Firebreather is right in between. He looks scary, but he's quite heroic. This character pack could come out around 2028 or 2029, assuming this is a world where we already got 1 or 2 Image DLC character packs for Invincible VS. It would be tasteful for the third one to have all these scary, horror-themed characters to make the pack special and set it apart from the other ones. Set it to finish releasing in October, so the Creech debuts in Invincible VS the same time his comic debuted. Spooky month. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like for the Creech, and subscribe if you're a fan of Radiant Black. Invincible VS is available for pre-order now. See you in game. I'll be playing Lucan and Cecil.